YouTube, what's up, man? It's your boy J.O.sh. Welcome back to the show. Look, doing 2 videos. Your boy works on the weekends. I have no time to make videos. So when I post on the weekends, I'm doing stuff before the weekend. So, in honor of the great Terence Bud Crawford, Omaha's finest, okay? Man just announced his retirement pretty much. I feel like he could come back for like a fight or something. Like, if Jake Paul somehow does the unthinkable, I don't think it'll happen. I think he's going to get flattened like a pancake by Anthony Joshua. But if he somehow pulls off the impossible, Bud will take that fight for that bag. He will come back for that bag for sure. Not even a question. He'll come just to fight Jake for that bag. I have no doubts about it. There was talks about him and Canelo rematch, but he announced his retirement. So, in honor of Terence Bud Crawford, we're gonna get into this video. This is the Terence Bud Crawford documentary. Shout out to Joseph Vincent.
And we're
Let's
here
get
with
right
the
into it.
pound-for-pound fighter in the world,
It's a long video. I'm not gonna pause. Promise.
Bud Crawford.
He's 15-0 undefeated.
One thing I want to point out is Bud can switch from orthodox.
And Bud switch stances, nice. Counter striker, nice. Defense, nice.
Maybe the best switch hitter in the history of the sport. Yeah, it's a big statement.
Beautiful switch hitter.
He's, like I said before,
Bud had people not wanting to fight him. Bud had people not wanting to fight him. I put the, like, you compare Bud's resume might not be super crazy, but there was a lot of people avoiding Bud.
Pound for pound king.
And understandably so. Like, I understand why some people would. Hey, I understand why some people avoided Bud. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be transparent. I thought that Bud was gonna lose to Errol. Granted, Errol had the accident and stuff. Hey, look, they got in the ring and Bud won. Bud beat the brakes off Errol. Okay. I respect it. I respect it. He beat the brakes off Bud. Yes. I was like, I ain't never going against this man ever again.
While most kids were playing Street Fighter,
because I like Errol, but that man Bud just made me like. That man Bud made me like. I had to eat crow, bro. Cause my homeboy, he was going for Bud and I was going for Errol. Took Errol. Simple as that. Bud proved me wrong. I ain't doubted Bud. When I found out he was fighting Canelo, guess what I went for? Bud. I ain't have a doubt in my mind. I knew Bud was gonna win.
You used to get kicked out. Yeah. And then she'd get kicked out. Or he'd get kicked out. That's like when he hit the knocked the person.
But a brother from the hood.
His upbringing was
been
extreme,
fighting his whole life.
But a life of poverty can be far more painful than a few butt whippings.
I paid the kids, I said, if y'all can whoop Bud, I give y'all $10 a piece.
Terence rose to the challenge.
Couldn't nobody whoop him.
What did he tell you? Because I didn't grow up much. You grow up with not a lot, bro. You have a chip on your shoulder. It makes you hungrier.
Every time I step foot in the ring,
those the dudes
I just wanted to win so bad.
That shine, bro. Like when you ain't got much,
it was something
and you want to get out of where you at.
But it took a while for us to realize.
You either get lost in the sauce and,
the undisputed king of the
go along with what your hood do, or you
to
put your nose down and you work to get out of there.
Trying to prove something to your mom? No, I think I already did all that. I proved stuff to myself.
Turning pro in 2008.
I done seen some of my friends they got locked up. I done seen some of my friends pass away. Hey, there's some people that's from my city that's made it out. Shit, hey. That's what you want to do though. Like, hey, look, you want to work to get out of there.
Shortly after turning
my city
pro,
ain't like
Crawford suffered a setback.
I think my city's like overratedly like looked at as bad, but it's not as bad as people make it seem.
Returned to his parked car to count his winnings from the game.
Your life changed in very different circumstances in 2008
yeah,
after you got shot, is that right?
Correct.
Crawford and his friends returned to his car to leave the game, only to be caught between two rival gangs. Crawford took a bullet to the head. The near-death incident only strengthened Crawford's drive.
Yeah, man.
They told me he was lucky because I guess the bullet went in and bounced off or something.
That head was hard.
Yep.
Blessed,
I
man.
think it's the greatest switch hit ever. I think he's the
Blessed.
best finisher in boxing right now. I mean,
God had a
he's
plan for
special.
Bud,
Like
man.
Sugar Ray Leonard was special.
He had a plan for
Whitaker
Bud.
was special. Like a Roberto Duran was special.
Control from start to finish.
You get shot in the head or in the face or whatever, you live. Hey, God has a plan, bro.
Special.
It's a plan.
This bout is over.
And he's a special one.
Of all the things that we saw in a very professional bout for Crawford was his ability to finish when he had his man.
Yeah, you grow up in a tough environment. It'll make you tough. It'll make you smart.
Crawford announced his arrival.
It'll make you hungry,
to the
like
boxing world.
Unbeaten Russian Habib Alakberdiev came down with a bad elbow. He was supposed to fight.
A lot of people with nothing, they resort to crime. They resort to stuff to make money, however they see fit.
For the biggest test in his developing
And some people,
career.
you good at sports or you good at whatever you think you do, you just hone in on it. And some people do make it out.
A lot of
That's
people
the goal, though.
started taking notice of who I really was, and that's the fight that put me on the mainstream.
Is the fighter from the middle of the country, Terence Crawford,
Omaha,
who's been built up and is undefeated. Is he real? Because Prescott is a world traveler.
I knew Bud was good when he was about to fight Errol. I just thought Errol could beat him. But
that greatest Prescott has demonstrated
boy.
in the ring.
That was a nice counter he got him with.
Beautiful right hook on that left eye.
Prescott has that cut outside the left eye. Ringside behind us tonight, Mike Tyson.
Boom, perfect timing.
I had the audio
away
in.
from contact. And in fact, you like that kind of contact. What kind of mindset is that?
When it's time to fight, it's time to fight. At the end of the day, it's gonna be me or you.
It's a big win for Terence Crawford. Stepping up in class. Originally, he was to fight on the undercard.
Max, he had a good, not great amateur career. Do you think he's shown so much focus as a professional that he's even better than he might have thought he was going to be?
With Adrian Bronner's recent departure from lightweight, and with Crawford's spectacular performance against greatest Prescott at junior welterweight, Terence Crawford is viewed by many, including me, as probably the best lightweight in the world.
Folded.
This is a knockdown. And Lawrence Cole is going to stop the fight.
Good stoppage. Sanabria couldn't stay steady on his feet.
He lives this stuff. This isn't a guy who's like some fighters, like distracted by a lot of stuff outside of the ring. Like, this is his whole life. He thinks of himself like a pit bull.
After the surprising win, Crawford was in line for his first title fight.
Also made Crawford good. Crawford was a puncher through the whole fight, and it did not get tired. Ricky Burns was nice too, but I felt like Ricky Burns was too small for Crawford.
For a guy who's been around for a while,
I think Crawford was too big.
Who's presently fighting has the best instincts he's ever seen.
He's the most instinctive, if not the most, one of the most instinctive fighters I've ever seen. His physical talent is up in the stratosphere.
But Crawford with a really nice uppercut going in there, testing that jaw again.
The things he can do.
Relentless.
He's a dog too.
A natural fight.
He was definitely, Crawford was definitely a killer. Like Crawford, a finisher, bro.
During the fight, he switched seamlessly between southpaw and orthodox.
Burns just can't get on top in this one.
You know, Mickey Mantle was a great power hitter from either side of the plate, left and right, in baseball. Well, that's what Crawford does.
Not just his ability, but his IQ, his cerebralness, his ability in that area, how he lands such shots.
Hey, that boy Ricky Burns tough as hell.
Shots.
Good lord.
Terence Crawford.
Lightweight champion of the world.
A moment of history for the American. The first Omaha born and raised world champion. It was thoroughly deserved. It was highly efficient.
Terrence's switch hitting style came about when he broke his right hand in a street fight as a teen.
Makes sense.
When that happened, you know, my coach, he was like, well, you ain't gonna be able to be in the gym for some months. I was like, no, I ain't. So I just go in there and work on my left. And then next thing you know, the left was stronger than the right. When the right, I had to get the right back strong.
Next, a massive test against undefeated Gamboa in front of Terrence's home crowd.
If I'm playing basketball and this hand get hurt, hey, I'm straight left hand. I'm telling you.
Teddy Atlas breaks it down better than I ever could.
Gamboa was a gold medalist, very talented fighter. It was one of his fights on his way up. He got caught with a right hand. As he went backwards, he instinctively turned out of the southpaw stance.
Hey, I remember that fight. That Gamboa fight was pretty good too. Like I said, Gamboa. I said Gamboa definitely caught Crawford.
The other way.
And rocked Crawford, but then, like I said, Crawford killed her, bro.
So that's
you rock Crawford, you kind of wake him up.
That Crawford brings to a fight. I
think Crawford was just too big for them boys, man. He's just too big for that division.
Of his highlight
too big for lightweight
fights before that.
I think he was too strong.
And he has a mean streak in him, Roy, for a guy who is really a guy who sits in the pocket and boxes. He's got that kind of mean streak that Pernell Whitaker had.
The hometown crowd erupted at the masterful display from Bud Crawford.
Another thing I respect about Crawford too, Crawford been with his people since day one. He ain't switched no teams, no coaches, nothing. Same people. Same people.
Terrence set aim on becoming undisputed champion at 100.
Loyalty, man.
Terence Crawford looks like a great fighter in his prime.
The thing you want to see in Crawford tonight, although we saw it 140 once, the Roman's coming from 147 to 140. He's coming from 135 to 140. Can Crawford bring his power from 135 to 140 and be successful?
I think he was too big for them 140s too.
WBO lightweight champion of the world, Terence Bud Crawford.
Each fight was billed as a new toughest opponent for Crawford.
Terence Crawford, and he's the best lightweight in the world, the champ of the division. And Beltran is his
Beltran didn't know. I didn't look at it that way.
If you're wondering how it is that Terence Crawford
I thought he was going to walk through Beltran.
Ray Beltran by 6 pounds when their upper bodies look virtually the same. Look at their legs.
Crawford doesn't allow his opponents to corner him.
Makes it tough to corner him.
Back up.
Beltran did a decent job of
that's what that's called. That's called a back up punch. Like back up. The jab and that right. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. He's popping this. He's popping him, bro. Back up. Back up. Woo. Too slick.
Beltran represents his stiffest test at lightweight.
Nah, back up.
You know, he just keeps coming.
Back up, back up, back up.
And the crowd is kind of reacting with that same kind of energy.
Hey, credit to Beltran. He was trying to walk him down. But, brother, back up.
One more try for a big shot. And the closing bell. As Crawford raises his gloves in celebration.
That boy's popping that man.
His efforts earned him Fighter of the Year honors from Ring Magazine.
So when I see you doing those stair runs, you do that quite a bit, right?
Right, every Sunday.
He trains at high altitudes in Colorado,
Makes
over
sense.
6,000 feet above sea level.
Makes
Because
sense.
the air getting thinner and thinner as you go, and then the steps.
Yo,
you got
cardio
some
will get
steps
right.
that's like this, that's small, and then you got some steps where you got to really reach.
Terence Crawford, last year's Fighter of the Year, as chosen by the boxing writers, is in action.
Delorme against Terence Crawford, but look a little closer, because what separated Crawford so far from the also-rans has been not just a fighting heart, but a taste for combat. When the going gets rough, he seems to enjoy it.
His first fight of the new year was another clinic.
Through 5, 50-43 over Terence Crawford in terms of punches landed.
Boy, that 1-2 was man. Oh! Boy, that 1-2 is a thing of beauty. You know, 1-2 is pretty much perfect when it feels like you got hit by both punches at the same time.
He was now
because he caught that man with that 2 so quick.
Champion.
Yo, that 2 came behind that 1 so fucking beautiful.
Only your second fight at 140 that felt different than fighting at lightweight.
I felt stronger.
140-pound title holder Terence Crawford had already signed to defend against Montreal-based Haitian challenger Gary John in his hometown of Omaha, Nebraska.
I want a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all times.
Beat the brakes out of this man in Omaha.
Let's go.
Every time he's competed in Omaha, he beat the brakes off somebody.
The people assumed the challenger had been overrated, and not that Bud was just that good.
Ah! The right hook! Ah! Woo! Hey, he's smiling. All right, brother. You in for more too.
Accuracy, relentless aggression. These are a few of my favorite things about Bud Crawford.
Man, relentless, bro. He's relentless. He's relentless. Sheesh.
Crawford dominated him. In fact, he was so dominant it undermined the significance of the victory because people afterward were questioning quality. That's how dominant Crawford was.
Both men in prime shapes.
They've been doing that for a while, though. Y'all questioning Canelo?
Of his own success.
Y'all questioning Errol Spence?
Solid fighter. Crawford destroyed
He
him,
just
knocked
makes
him
people look easy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Sean Porter gave him a good fight, though. Before he got stopped. Sean Porter was a good fight. But, hey, man.
There were 2 belts remaining to become undisputed.
This is his 3rd fight of the year, and he's openly campaigning to be the Fighter of the Year. How's his case?
That would be the second time he'd be Fighter of the Year, by the way. He was Fighter of the Year a couple years ago. And if he wins tonight, and the point is really how he wins, we all expect him to win.
That's how nasty that man Bud was, boys. Like, we all expect him to win. That man was with Boosie. That's funny. I didn't even know that Boosie walked him out. That's crazy.
He wants to do something now that matches up to what Ray Beltran did.
Oh, this man over here doing the chicken dance early, bro. This is the first round, brother. Oh, he can't take it. You can just tell. Oh, that body. Oh, with the right. Oh, he's about to beat. Man, hey, throw in the towel early, bro. Dude don't even look like he should be here.
In Terence Crawford's arsenal.
He ran circles around John Molina.
He sees that kind of steady
Hey,
pressure.
bro.
It's just a
Molina got a chin, bro. Oh, he's got a chin. He's got a freaking head or a chin. Because he getting hit with something.
And Warren Buffett thinks that Terence Crawford is money.
Oh my goodness. And he fumbles. He crumbles every time he gets hit in the body. Molina just tough, bro. I don't know how they didn't stop this fight.
Of hooks, jabs, and uppercuts.
Again, like Jimi Hendrix.
Bro, I don't even want to watch this, bro. He beating this man to death, bro. Somebody
tell me, I thought he was the greatest boxer.
put that meme on, bro. Throw
the
damn time.
Used to say, Eddie, the great ones.
Hey, man. Yo.
Was a 9-round beatdown that culminated in a ref.
Thank you, ref. Thank you. What in the hell? Man, bro, that dude was too tough for his own good. Nah.
At this point, people were comparing Crawford to Errol Spence Jr.
The only talent I see there that I think is special, that has the chance to be great and to compete evenly with a fighter like Crawford, is Errol Spence.
I'm gonna make one mistake, What you want to bet on it?
I just hate the fact that Errol had the accident, because, like, again, I thought Errol was going to beat Crawford, but
I want to see Errol Spence.
I hate the fact that they take that win away from Bud because it happened.
That's going to be a big
It did happen,
Sidebar.
but it's like
I've got a great documentary
they
about
shouldn't have fought
Spence
him.
on this very YouTube channel you're watching.
I mean,
how about you subscribe, like, and click the bell for tons
I don't
of
know.
boxing
I just-
documentaries like this one.
That's
Next,
tough.
a match for the undisputed lightweight crown against undefeated WBA and IBF champion Julius Ndongo.
Take it in. Few things in sports.
Yeah, I don't even know how Bud got to the weight he was at lightweight, bro. I don't know how he did it.
Of his people. As the large entourage comes right through the Bulls section here at Pinnacle Bank Arena.
Ndongo. There he is, that man.
Right.
Right there. He figures he's stronger than you.
Correct.
What do you figure?
He figured out in the first round that
He said he gonna figure out in the first round.
Billed as a war. What we got was another
Not gonna be no
destruction.
war, bro.
Get their lead left foot.
Told you Crawford was too big for them boys, man. It was not.
Fight fire with fire.
The power, look at that. Body. That boy got crumbled. Oh, Lord. And Bud throws his punches with, like, hips, everything into it, boy. It's full rotation. He put his all into it.
Terence Crawford
He is
now the undisputed
a jab and a right is pops.
lightweight champion.
But when he gets them hooks and he digging,
The first man to hold all 4 belts in the division. How about you subscribe, like, and click the bell?
hey, for real, subscribe
Returning
for
to Colorado,
Joseph Visit, bro.
Bud pushed himself to new limits.
Woo.
Training
Ooh.
in the frigid cold and high altitude.
Hey,
I can't give Crawford's team enough credit. They always have this guy ready for what he's going to fight.
Crawford is determined to win every fight in the gym.
Good. Let's go. Quick feet.
Upon unifying all 4 belts at 140, Crawford would move up in weight and lay siege to the welterweight division.
good deadlift. How many places is that? 4?
Setting aim on joining an elite company of 3 division champions.
The unbeaten, the conqueror of Manny Pacquiao, the WBO welterweight champion.
Bud strong, man.
Jeff Horn arrives.
Bud
To do
strong.
so, he'd need to overcome the undefeated
Frame small, but he's strong.
champion.
Great
He got that country straight, boy. Hey,
looking for history.
you would have thought Crawford was like grew up working in farms or something. The way he got his
Junior
strength.
welterweight, and now if he wins tonight, a welterweight champion.
Horn had just defeated Manny Pacquiao and was riding high atop the welterweight division.
We all know about that.
That time he came forward and Bud nicked.
Despite being viewed as a real test for Crawford,
And Jeff Horn was tough, but
from the opening round.
yeah, the levels.
Throws the right hand. And so occasionally, Crawford will lay on his, see him lay on that left side.
Left hook. Left straight. Left hook. Right hook. Left hook. Oh my God! Right hook, right hook. Left hook, right. Ooh.
Was now an undefeated 3-division champion who had taken on all comers during his rise.
Take us through what you saw tonight and why this was complete domination.
Oh, it was a Volkswagen against a Ferrari, and the guy driving the Volkswagen was a bad driver. You know, he's already won the lightweight title, he's already won the junior welterweight title, now he's a welterweight champion. Guess what? The welterweight title is loaded. Loaded. I mean, it's the best one single division that I've seen in boxing since the 80s.
Wow.
And then there's Terence Crawford, now a 3-division champion. He started off with the WBO lightweight title. He was the undisputed guy at 140 pounds, had all 4 belts after he knocked out Julius Ndongo, and most recently taking this WBO welterweight championship.
Crawford would take on yet another.
I just want to put this in perspective.
This
y'all know some of them lightweights
was quite
now
contentious.
Crawford beating every one of them. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. Yeah, I remember that. I was like, okay, hold on. Benavidez might be like, hold on. That's David Benavidez's brother, by the way.
Despite the big talk from the challenger,
but
Crawford was unfazed.
But hey, bro, these lightweights now, the Devin Haney, Shakur's, all of them getting worked by Bud. Every one of them. Every one of them. Straight up. If Bud was had still been a lightweight, getting worked. Getting cooked.
Landing at will. Beating his opponent to the punch.
Getting cooked. And I'm a Lomachenko fan. I personally think if Lomachenko wasn't hurt, because I definitely believe he was hurt against Teofimo. He had throw punches in the first 6 rounds.
Like Michael Jordan's dunks and flying through
there ain't too many people that would have beat him. And I think that Loma beat fucking Hayden too. But
not really.
And then he got cheated out of the first world title by
the complete basketball.
What's his name? Orlando, whatever his name is. The Mr. Low Blow Man himself. There were like 20 low blows in the fight.
Winning every round and embarrassing the brash upstart.
He was in there with a guy that has talent, a guy that knows how to fight. He's got a big amateur background.
Oh, my nose.
A guy who has a terrible style.
Crawford closed it out.
That uppercut was nasty, boy. That uppercut was disgusting.
Some consider Lomachenko #1.
They got it wrong when they gave Lomachenko Fighter of the Year when I won Undisputed.
You're not happy about that?
I'm not happy about that.
Who's the best fighter in the world?
Who's the best? People are constantly comparing you to who's the best pound for pound.
Loma.
You think you need to not just beat Amir but dominate in order to make
Loma's so underrated.
Khan was a former lightweight.
And I felt like Loma went pro too old.
Larger man than Crawford.
But even with that being said, he was beating a lot of these younger fighters.
In his prime, in Terence
I think Loma's skill set, bro. Loma's so nice. So nice. The only thing that Loma lacked was like real knockout power that like Crawford has. If Loma had like one punch like sleep power, bro, nobody would have touched Loma. I swear Loma would have wrecked everybody because Loma hits people so clean.
But right away he made a mistake. Bang.
And Amir Khan is actually a pretty good boxer. His chin is he's just chinny.
Turned out to be
he's just chinny,
another
bro.
clinic from the champ.
Yeah, Khan just has a glass job, bro. Respectfully.
He went to his corner.
In the sense of
tried
boxing,
to come
like.
out of it, get prepared to go back to the fight, but all of a sudden he didn't respond to his trainer Virgil Hunter, who then called the fight. Teddy
declaring the winner by way of technical knockout, Terence.
Seemed to spiral, and like I said, just watching him basically quit. I mean, I don't know how else to describe it.
Many questioned if Khan had quit, including Crawford.
I haven't been knocked out because I've tried to win fights.
You didn't quit?
Yeah, you quit. He
Tell
quit.
the truth.
Nah, I didn't quit.
So what happened?
I think I never.
What happened?
I mean, I think I always think I see what happened.
Up next, you guessed it, another undefeated welterweight.
Two-time Olympian and the current undefeated WBO.
The Kavalasquez fight was a good fight. I remember this.
Introducing
That was a pretty good fight.
Vegas Mean Machine Kavalasquez.
Kavalasquez is a puncher too. Kavalasquez is a puncher. He got some power. Yeah, I remember he cracked Bud too in this fight. Bud had to wake up.
WBO. Bud Crawford, who is used to dominating the competition, has a guy coming to him now.
I like this game plan right now from Crawford. He's fighting fire with fire. He's getting hit with shots he shouldn't be getting hit with.
But as the fight carried on, Crawford
Yeah, the longer the fight went, it was.
and began.
That's what I said, cause Bud don't get tired. Bud can keep pressure on and stuff.
And Crawford just nails him. Remember, he is one of the best closers in the business. Let's watch how he does it here. Finishing with a flourish.
Nothing is beneath him. Nothing is impossible for Crawford. He's a special kid.
One punch, that's it. Bud Crawford's title defense.
You've been through 3 weight classes. You're still in the 3rd one right now, but you was the undisputed champion in 140, champion at 35, and you're champion at 47. Where are you at in your life and your career right now? How do you just feel as a whole?
I feel great, you know, but I feel like I still got a lot to accomplish.
Terence would return to Vegas to face off with Kell Brook. It was another fight with a high level of challenge for Bud. Kell was a British champion and another naturally bigger man.
I question that. Well, he might be bigger in size,
feeling Brook out,
but
Terence
strength.
switched to southpaw and blasted Kell with a shot he didn't see coming.
There's that 135 speed.
Gets to him. Just like that. One of the best closers in the game. 27 knockouts in his career. Do we have 20?
Another dominant performance from the pound-for-pound king.
Thundering in. And he stares him down. With his family here, his wife Isha.
I told him, they don't know how strong I am.
The biggest names had been ducking Crawford for years, so it was a wonderful treat for boxing fans when a real contender stepped up.
You said
Sean
my
Porter.
legacy will depend on beating Terence Crawford.
This is the biggest fight of my life, and you gotta win this one.
Tonight's
Look at the money line.
change 2 lives forever.
Oh my God.
Is a workhorse.
The little money line, bro. Nobody believed in Porter. Porter put up a good fight, bro. Porter good.
Will, determination.
Porter put up good.
The former welterweight champion would be Bud's greatest test by far.
Yeah.
Here we
Yeah.
go. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBO Welterweight Championship of the World.
Protect yourself at all times. Touch up the luck.
Those eyes of Crawford lock in now. Can Porter pull it off?
I think I remember them touching gloves.
Find out right now. We are underway for the welterweight
See?
championship.
Hey, Porter came right out. Hey. That's what I'm saying. Porter, this was a good fight.
Terence likes 2 or 3 rounds to get his game plan,
Bud didn't just walk through him. But like, in the end, Bud does what Bud does.
It creates a sense of urgency.
And that's how I got later on. But I like Porter. Porter was like getting them lunging, like he was lunging to get some shots off and stuff. And he was pressuring, like, yeah, he was. Yeah. Hey, this was a good fight. This was a good fight.
Punch for punch, it was a rough and tumble affair.
Crawford lands a right hand.
In the third,
Yeah, the
there was a
headbutt.
clash of heads
Yeah.
when Crawford switched to southpaw.
Yeah.
Both fighters were
Cut him off.
For
Yeah.
me, it was just a matter of time before Crawford was gonna do what he did.
Porter right now is fighting a perfect fight. Being athletic, using his hand speed, using volume.
Kind of caught him. I mean,
Body control.
they didn't really hit him. He kind of led him to the corner. Where are you going?
Olay, Tess, Olay.
Crawford continued to decode Porter's style.
Good body. Mix up, yeah. When the fight got later on, Bud, that's what Bud do. Bud's really good. Like, I think Bud's IQ is kind of underrated, and like he's very good at like solving people.
The hammer's about to drop. You don't see it yet, but it's gonna drop.
There is the knockdown scored in round 10 by the champ.
In the 10th round, Crawford showed the boxing world who reigns atop all others.
Looks good on his feet, but not coming forward and firing at Crawford for the moment. There's the
Oh, yep. Oh.
When I look at pound for
That man, Porter got mad, started hitting the ground.
inch of it.
Fuck!
And as far as being able to fight inside,
Oh, I'm about to hit my mic. Oh, Lord.
make it back
Let me not break my mic.
mentally,
Look, he's like, man.
I just look at you as number one right now.
Yeah, his dad stopped the fight because of that.
magnificent accuracy by the champ. And he's stopping the fight. His father says it's over. Terence Crawford has just...
Hey, he knows his son better than anybody. I don't know if he did it because his son, like, I think he said something about his son, if he got dropped again or something, he was going to stop it, or, like, because he just saw he wasn't himself, like, he was really angry and stuff. And
Crawford has already
I don't know.
amassed a Hall of Fame resume.
But
a 6-time champion across 3 weight divisions. The pound for pound king of the ring.
Thurman, Spence, Danny Garcia, all those guys just walked up to 154 after seeing this performance by Terence Crawford.
Crawford would have one more title defense before heading into the super fight against Errol Spence Jr. Showing no signs of rust after a lengthy layoff, Crawford beat the brakes off the challenger.
he did, bro. I didn't even know who he was fighting. I remember, like, hearing about this fight after it happened. I didn't know he was fighting. Terrible promoting. But beat the brakes off, bro. I didn't know who bro was. I ain't gonna lie to you. We was all waiting for the Errol Spence fight, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But then I know that car wreck happened with Errol and things put it off.
Billed as the super fight of our time,
but yeah,
Terence Crawford would take on fellow unbeaten champion Errol Spence Jr.
And again, I'm gonna admit,
brilliant fight.
Your boy was wrong.
I
thought that
a bunch of times, but man,
Errol's gonna
that
win.
was like a
even after the wreck.
It was such a mainstream fight, such a huge
boy
fight.
Was
everybody
wrong.
was paying attention to it.
I was wrong.
That they got to see you perform that way, and you know now it's like there's no dispute.
After a career full of people overlooking his greatness,
Who the best welterweight? That's what that fight was. It was the best welterweight in the world.
To shut the haters up once and for all.
That fight made Crawford pound number 1 too. Straight up.
The Spence Crawford fight was a monumental affair. Two unbeaten, undisputed champions fighting at their peaks.
Gentlemen, the time has come for the bout the boxing world has been waiting for the undisputed welterweight championship of the world. It's time for Errol Spence Jr. versus Terence.
I think they was in Dallas for this too. I think they was in Dallas for this too. I think they was in Dallas, like in Errol's hometown.
2 weight classes in the 4 belts.
I think he's from Dallas.
And round 1. 12 rounds to decide who is, in all probability,
The first 2 rounds told me how the fight was gonna go.
pound for pound fighter in the world today.
It didn't take long for Crawford to take control of the fight.
I was. That blew. I was like, what?
Battle between two titans of equal skill and ability became a spotlight showcase for the greatness of Bud Crawford.
It was beautiful, man. I mean, just the way you controlled, the way you switched things up, the way you controlled the pace of the fight.
Oh my goodness, a left hand that rattled Spence. Terence Crawford having his way with Errol Spence Jr. The jab, the left hand.
Crawford battered Spence over 9 rounds.
And Errol Spence's face already showing, already telling the story.
I was as a Spence fan, I was like, oh my god. I was like, stop the fight, please.
Goes down for the 3rd time. The jab, the uppercut, and the counter right hook. The left to right. Errol Spence on inline skates, and the referee has intervened. Mamma mia! Terence Bud Crawford has made history. The only male to become a 2-division undisputed champion.
The victory ended any question about Bud. He was a historically great fighter who had taken on all comers, ducking no one and thrashing them.
Ain't lying.
It's a wonderful thing that I had to fight to, you know, get everybody approved.
And a dream matchup like that between two undefeated world champions, and for you to dominate the way you did, because a lot of people had that like a pick 'em fight. Like a lot of people didn't know how to call it, but you just fucking ran that fight.
Yeah, you know, that's a fight that we've been wanting for years, and to finally secure the fight and perform the way that I performed, it was a great moment for me in my career.
154 pounds.
Yeah, this is when he started going up.
World champion Israel, the Dream, Madremo.
Yeah.
After making history,
It wasn't his best
up a weight
performance.
class to
He still won,
154
but like,
and took on WBA super welterweight champion
tougher.
Israel Madremo.
because I believe that dude like actually cut weight, like, and Crawford was actually going up finally. So, but I definitely understood Crawford's logic when he was talking about Canelo. Like, Canelo's not that big, bro. Like, he's put on size, but he's not naturally like that big.
The discussion would now shift to historical greatness.
Round 1 of our main event, Terence Crawford and Israel Madrimov.
For the first time in nearly 8 years, Bud Crawford would be forced to go the distance.
Yeah. Because Madrimov could take more of the shots because he was actually, like, you know, bigger and stuff.
Canelo would express doubt about Crawford's power at higher weight classes.
As a fighter, I know he wants to make history and go up, and he believes he can beat everybody. But that's why they are weight classes.
That needs to be thrown in the big city, Madrimov.
Keep that in mind when Canelo says.
Fantastic work from Crawford as he put himself alongside some of the all-time greats who have achieved that feat.
By unanimous decision from Omaha, Nebraska, USA, he is the new WBA Super Welterweight Champion of the World, Terence
History is made as Crawford with the unanimous decision.
He'd jump up 2 more weight classes
Netflix.
to 168 and challenge Canelo Alvarez for the undisputed super middleweight championship.
For the past decade, Terence Crawford has been at or near the top of pound-for-pound lists. Now he makes his case for where he belongs all time. He is now leaping yet 2 more divisions, this time in a single bound, from 154 to fight the undisputed king of 168 pounds, Canelo Alvarez. In boxing's long history, who has succeeded at what Crawford is about to attempt.
Billed as a once-in-a-lifetime event with the tagline, "There can be only one."
Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands. Touch them up.
Virtually was like for the fight, like the fighter, like who's the best of this generation. How I looked at it.
A win would make Bud Crawford the first three-division undisputed champion of the four-belt era.
Big right hand from Canelo blocked.
Something nobody's ever done.
He didn't hit as hard as I thought he would.
And it's the divisions he leaked. Like 140, 147 to 160.
A legacy-defining opportunity.
What you do notice, he doesn't look so much smaller than Canelo, really. At least the effect hasn't shown up in the ring. But you do notice Crawford is doing the better boxing so far.
The opening round saw some solid exchanges between the two.
Yep.
However you have it scored,
pretty close early, but boy, after the first 4 rounds, it just got ugly.
Was successful in keeping Canelo at bay with the jab body
shot. Because Canelo felt his power. It wasn't like Canelo. Canelo couldn't just walk through that man.
The size difference seemed irrelevant, as Bud controlled the action and dictated when and how exchanges occurred.
That's the kind of left hand that really hurt Errol Spence on his way in.
Oh, and that's a good early land by Crawford.
As the fight went on, it became clear Bud Crawford was just too good. No matter what Canelo tried, Crawford beat him to the punch.
This has been a masterful performance from Terence Crawford. I think it's more than no nonsense. As Teddy Atlas would always say, Canelo is looking to be friends, and Crawford is not looking to be friends.
Hey, that was that meme. He got hit, looked back like, what was that? But he did, like, I think Bud explained it. Canelo rolled with the punch, but it was just like, dang, you hit me?
Undisputed titan of the sport.
And Tim Cheatham both have it. 115 to 113.
It shouldn't have been that close.
To the winner.
Respectfully.
By unanimous decision.
I didn't see it that close.
The Fighting Pride of Omaha, Nebraska, USA. And no.
He had Canelo in there flustered. I've never seen Canelo so flustered in a fight.
Champion of the world, Terence Crawford.
From 147 to 168 in the win,
yeah,
and become undisputed. Wow, what can they say? They can't say nothing right now, but what can they say?
Well, then you're in like the greatest of all time discussion.
Nobody brings it home like Joe Vincent.
Shout out to Joe.
Make it so.
Appreciate the video. And I guess my question to y'all would be, where do you rank Terence Crawford all time now? Because, again, he's done something that nobody else has done. Obviously, fighters back then couldn't do this because there wasn't 4 belts. But in the 4-belt era, 3-time undisputed. And the jump from 147 to 168. Hey. Hey. Like you said, what can they say? Hey. But, hey, man, I hope y'all like this video. Like, share, comment, subscribe on the road to 1,000 subs. It's your boy, J. Osh. And I'm out. Enjoy your retirement, champ. Shout out to Bud. Hee!